So what's up guys, this is Manoj Kumar. So today we are going to see about React fundamentals. So before getting started, if you guys are new to my channel, then just go ahead and subscribe to it. In the upcoming days, I am going to walk you guys through React and I'm going to do a breakdown of every functions in it. So let's get started. So first, what is React? React is a JavaScript library which enables you guys to make an interactive UI. So what are the prerequisites you guys need to learn React? So you have to know overview of HTML, basics of styling, and some JavaScript. So what you guys have to know some minimum of JavaScript. So in JavaScript, you guys have to know first the basics of data structures like variables, objects, and arrays, and some array methods like map, filter, and reduce, because we are going to use map, filter methods a lot in React. So you guys have to be familiar in writing functions, something like array functions, like so, and we have to be familiar with fetch API, async and await, so that you can make a HTTP request to the backend, and you have to know about DOM manipulation. So like so, then so what is the basics first? First, you guys have to know about JSX elements and how to structure JSX elements. So JSX is nothing but JavaScript extension syntax, which is used to easily write HTML and JavaScript together in React. So and then you have to know about how to split JSX into components. You have to write individual components and you can reuse your code efficiently. And then you have to know about render props. What is a render prop? A component with a render prop takes a function that returns a React element. So what render does is that it just displays JSX elements. So then what is a prop first? So if you're writing a separate component as function in another file, you have to pass parameters to it. Prop is like a parameter. It is also called as properties. And then you guys must be familiar with events in JavaScript. So we also have events in React like on change, on click, on submit, and like so. So let's just jump into the code part. So here I have just created a basic React app, an empty React app, and I have opened the browser here, and I have also opened the console log over here. I'm going to have an h1 tag, like so, and I'm going to have a hello world. So yeah, hello world is visible here. So first, how React actually works inside in its core. So first we have to take a look at it. So here I'm writing an app as a function, and I'm exporting it, export default app, like so, and I'm importing this app in this index.js file. I'm just importing the app in this dot slash app dot js, and I'm using this app component as a separate JSX. So now this app tag is nothing but a JSX element. So first, this what this render prop actually does, it displays every JSX elements. So I'm using this app inside this render prop, so that what this prop does is that it puts everything inside it into the root. What is root here? It is an ID given to a tag. So where is this document come from? So it is nothing but the index.html, which is present in the public folder. So if we open this index.html, there's a div tag with a id called root. So whatever the thing I'm using inside the app, which automatically comes inside the render, and which automatically goes inside the root id of the div tag which is present in the index.html file. So it is the thing, it is like a cycle. So whatever the thing you put in app.js file which enters into index.js file which enters into index.html file. So that's it. So we can have some other tags like a p tag. Inside that I'm going to have a lorem and like so. So so we can write separate components. So let me just put this h1 and p tag inside a separate component by creating a function or a file name with a header. So first I'm going to create a folder called components where our every components will be present. So now I'm creating a header file like so, but the first letter has to be a cap because it is a rule. Make sure the file type is of React, and so here header is nothing but a arrow function and I'm just exporting it. So now here we will be having this h1 and this p tag. Yeah, like so, and I can import this header component in the app.js file, like import header from dot slash components because it is present inside a directory called components and a header like so. And I'm just removing these two tags and I'm going to have header. So now we have created a component called header and we are just using it like a JSX element. Like so, if I refresh this page, it is visible for us to see hello world and lorem ipsum. So it is it. We can use this header function many times here, so that we can easily reuse our code. Like I can have this n number of times. So yeah, it is visible here. So we can easily by writing many components we can easily reuse our code. So now and we are going to talk about the events, some events like on click event. I'm going to remove this header. We can have only one header. So inside this so here we can have a button and I'm going to have a name like click here to increment like so, and I'm going to have an on click event and I'm going to call a function called increment. Increment, and it is going to be an arrow function. So here I'm just going to increment. I'm going to have a counter value where counter equals to 0 and I'm going to increment that counter value here like so, and I'm going to console log the counter value like so. If I so now if I click here to increment, so if I click this button, it will automatically increment my counter value and it will just consolidate it. So we'll just see it. So yeah, I have provided the value of 0. Here it is 1 because I'm just incrementing it on click. So on click is an event, so I'm just handling it to increment a counter value. I can click it n number of times. So like so. So like so, there are many events you guys can handle, like on change, on submit, etc. etc. So this is it. We have covered the basics of React in this video. Next, we are going to teach about React hooks. So stay tuned for the video. So if you guys have any doubts, just comment it down in the comment section. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. So if you guys haven't yet subscribed to my channel, then just go ahead and grab the subscribe button. So thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye.